So it's me again. Not much really going on. I've been working on a fic, like my first fan fiction that I've ever gotten this far and ever. So I just wanted to go over a brief overview of it and explain my conceptual thinking for people who might be interested. It's a Naruto fanfic. I call it akatsuki, dynamic truth. The actual characters are incorporated. It's one of those good akatsuki stories. It's pretty well written considering that I write the way I write. I'll read a little bit and I can't stop laughing. It's supposed to just be a funny spoof, I guess. You'll see some little hints and blah 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 of Nightmare Before Christmas, but that's about it. But literally, I'll be reading the first, quarter page of it because I don't, enter unless it's speech. Okay, so one day, as the many Akatsuki members were walking home from the local dango shop because Itachi ran out and was PMSing about it, Toby saw a pool of green water and wispy little bits of steam coming off of it, where he had traded yesterday with the funny barrels and Deidara senpai. Now Toby, being the immature kid he is, decided it would be fun to go for a swim. As he jumped in, the wisps of steam started to sting his face. By the time he made the connection between what the pool was made out of and the barrels, it was too late. He was completely submerged in toxic waste, and the others got some splashed on them from the giant wave his cannonball made. Everyone started to writhe in pain as the chemicals took effect. Toby was Toby no more, but his true self, and the others' monster sides came into play. I'm not going to explain anymore. If you don't get what that is, feel free to just derp and read it. It's on DeviantArt under Scary Akatsuki Dynamic Truth. It's I have a mature warning up on it, but it's not a bad one. It's the one you can bypass. It's not restricted content in the least. This is one of my hats. I like all caps. Anyway, and it's funny because I wrote that when I was bored in school, and I wrote most of that in that opening paragraph in 5 minutes, listening to really stupid music on Pandora because my old school, because I transferred into public school this upcoming year for 10th grade. We were allowed in 3rd and 4th period because it was ILA, and we had ILA in the computer room and we typed a lot. We were allowed to listen to music, and so I would listen to really retarded music and write really dark stories, and that was the only one I kept. Everything else got thrown in the trash because it was no, I don't want my mom finding that. So yeah, but it's still pretty funny if you understood that joke and you figured out the connection between the green water and the barrels. Yay for you! If not, I'll tell you right now. It was toxic waste disposal. Barrels with the biohazard symbols all over them in a field, and since Deidara is a bomber, of course they blew up. And Toby is immature and thought it was just the grass in that pond that had formed overnight. Keyword pond that formed overnight was water. Jumped in it because he wanted to go for a swim. After taking his cloak off, I don't know, whatever. He just jumped in there and it got on everyone else and it completely disfigured them like Kisame is an undead shark man. It's really, really funny, and if you want to read it more, again, deviantart.com, search Scary Akatsuki Dynamic Truth. It's a fan fiction. It's funny. I've got the first 2 chapters out. The rest will come out sometime over this summer. Like I said, summer. And yeah, so see y'all around. I do have hair, I just tied it in a ponytail, it's behind me. So anyway, I'll see y'all around. Ciao. Have a good summer.